Again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio with a 3-chamber flexible silicone cup, split cup. And I am going to add colors that I love for Halloween. I'm going to start with the Sour Lemon Prizm Pour that has some orange crush in it, and alternate with either black or white paint if I remember. And the white is probably either Amsterdam or Meeden white or Artist Loft, but I'm not sure it matters that much. I think I'm going to fill up my center section first. This is Orange Crush. Prizm Pours and Primary Elements are going to go into this. They're both Colourate products. I am a Colourate affiliate, and there is 20% off coupon code below the video should you happen to think you'll enjoy that. I guarantee you will. I do recommend a little Jo Sonja varnish, gloss varnish. Add it into your mixtures. This is the Tuscan Sun. Another Prizm Pour. And then I'm going to, oh, do I dare? No, not yet. I want to put some black in, but not yet. This is Ginger Peach. This is a primary element. I'm just putting a little layer. I don't know how long this will take. I think this is the longest part of it. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas ready. Did I say this was Ginger Peach? If I didn't, I am now. And I'm going to alternate. I've got some Honeysuckle, which is a new Prizm Pour. And I kind of think it would be okay to have purple dominance, and I've got a whole bunch of great purples. I said this is Honeysuckle. And I think I'm going to go just part way. This is the, go back to the Sour Lemon with a dab of Orange Crush. And I'm going to throw a little bit of this Bling It Golden Maple, which is a primary element, which is honestly the sparkliest, most gorgeous gold I've seen anywhere, ever. Right next to 24 karat gold. And this is the Saffron. This is the color that was recently made up. I'm not sure which new set of colors it's in, but it was a very red, it's a beautiful red orange that is a lot like the color I used to make up with Big Apple and Orange Crush. And now, unless I want something else, I'll just get these out of my way for a moment. I'll probably use that gold again. Right now, in fact, because I'm pretty sure you can't have too much gold. So I'm going to start with a Rose Violet, which I'm pretty sure is a Prizm Pour. I wish I'd marked my bottles. This is back from when I started. And I'm going to do it on both sides. I don't see any reason why not. I'm not overly familiar with the process, so I'm learning as I go. I'm going to use a little bit of, I'm going to use the Meeden Black. It might be risky. We'll find out together. And then I'm going to use the Icy Iris, which came from the Frosted Sorbets. And that was a primary element. And then I've got one of the new colors, Marooned. Wait, I'm ahead of myself. I'm going to put a little more black in there. I don't know if I want to do it between every layer or not. Here's the Marooned. The Marooned is gorgeous. It's very, very marooned. For lack of a better explanation. Put that on both sides. And another new color. Am I going to do this? Indigo Violet. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm going to just be brazen and put some white in between. I think it's a good thing I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas. That wants to open. It helps if I open the top completely. Indigo Violet, as I said. I have a couple of gorgeous colors. They're all gorgeous colors. Who am I kidding? I have Wild Orchid, which is new and fabulous. And Plum Blossom is from the Frosted Sorbets collection. I believe that that is a primary element. My bottles are a bit stiff. I bought the wrong kind, but I'm trying to work with them. They're 8 ounces. I like them with a wider top so I can actually stir in a bottle if I so desire. Now, have I used any of the African Violet yet? I don't think so. And that's what I'm going to start. That's what my last color is going to be, and that's going to be the first color out. I think, unless I go back and do the Wild Orchid again, which is really tempting. I don't think I'm going to spin, but just in case, I'm going to move a few colors out of the way. And I'm going to put that Wild Orchid in again. And move the African Violet back to where it belongs. And stash everything else. I really want that Plum Blossom, but I think I'm going to have to resist. Okay, so we're ready to go. That's a very full container. I kind of thought that I might want to grab, yeah, I see it. Oh, it's only dried. Cool. I might want to grab an edge catcher. Didn't think about that in advance. I wish I had. This one will work just fine. Is that a flake of paint? Just in case it was. It's looking like a dragon to me. Let's see how far this goes. And if I want to, I've got just a little bit of paint left in there. If I want to, I can add some more back in because they're all right handy. This is what I've got left, not much. But I'm kind of curious to see if I can get away with spinning this because I haven't tried that yet. And I'm going to put my canvas on the crossways because that's easier to stop the spin and to start it. Especially when I can use the cardboard. Really, I think I could have used a lot more white. That's kind of cool though. And I can still tip. I've got a bunch of bubbles I'd like to get out of there. So let's use sour lemon. I'm going to put some yellow in the purple and purple in the yellow. And go for the orange crush. And this time I'm going to put a bunch more white in there. I didn't think about the center container being larger than the other two or equivalent of the other two. So that's something for me to think about next time. I want to put black in there also, like a substantial amount of black. I suppose if I really didn't like it, I could swipe through it. That's always a possibility. Let's put some Tuscan Sun in. And where's my golden maple? Well, I probably could have filled up 2 cups, but this is... Whoa! Come on, come out of there. I didn't see the top. This is African Violet, which is a stellar color. Now what have I got over here? I've got Plum Blossom again. And I think I'll stop there. There's no way to squish that to the front. Oh well, it is what it is. It's very different. And then I'm going to do an old trick of mine, which is to just add squeeze bottle colors. If I can squeeze that out. Patience being my strong suit and all that. Okay, I'm going to leave that there and go back. Give myself some golden maple. I've got honeysuckle. I tried to rip the label off my bottle. That's never happened before. Here's some of the saffron again. Now I'm going to grab the black. Quite certain there will be enough color to move the paint. Since I'm going to use an edge catcher. Didn't put any white in there, and maybe I should have. Now let's grab my edge catcher and go to town. See what we get. Now as soon as I make a puddle and it seals itself against the edge, then I'm going to usually either throw it back like so by squishing, or I just move the paint off. Like I allow the paint to stay on the edge catcher and put it somewhere else. This is bound to be messy. I can tell it's going to be messy. But it's also going to be wild. It's been a long time since I did anything quite like this, so bear with me. It might be terrible. I can take this paint if I'm really clever, put it back on the other side. But do I want to do that? Not really. I really want to see what those stripes look like. And I can fill in over there with a spatula, which I'm going to do right now. Use some pretty stripes right off of my edge catcher. Now I've left myself a corner. I did start by priming my canvas with some leftover Anita's White Pearl that I've had kicking around for a long time. Oh, really? Okay, well, I've got 3 minutes and I didn't completely destroy my enclosure. I'm not looking forward to destroying some of the stuff I see that's leaving. I like that orange in the middle. I'm going to need the paint on my edge catcher. To fill in my gaps. It's looking very stripey. I think my paint might be a little heavy for this method. Or I could have put it into a big puddle of paint and that might have been better. I have just about enough time left to do this, whether I like it or not. It's kind of dark. It might be one of those things I have to wait overnight to like. Or it's possible I needed to wreck it in order to have it be something I like. Or it could be a stage 1. So as soon as I get this paint over here on this edge catcher, in theory I should be able to pull it off and put it in another location as long as it's not too gummed up. It's getting better. It's a risk. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad I like it better than I thought I was going to like it. I think I used to be more graceful at this. It's a good thing I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. Okay, such as it is. I have less than 1 minute left to tell you guys. Don't forget the 20% off Colour Arte coupon code underneath the video, should you so desire to go shopping. The link to get there is also there. This is Pretty Wild. Got some greens in there, I'm surprised. I would normally shimmer this at you, but I'm really out of time. I want to make sure I get rid of some of my bubbles. Any little gaps that I have, I'll take care of in a moment. I stick my finger in them more than likely. There, no more gaps. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's wild. It definitely reminds me of my first year paintings. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Make sure to check out